Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Kenneth Rats in the building. How is everybody doing today?
We alive.
That's right.
Alive, baby.
Stand alive. Hey, stand alive. Stand alive.
We're alive, and nobody gives a damn about the Mavs.
Think again, Negro. Anyway, hey, we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, but before we go on, something's missing with this number right here. I don't know. My OCD is flaring up. What's going on?
Hey, man. I see a whole bunch of space down here that ain't been, like taken up. I don't know what it is because normally, my whole damn screen is filled, but like I have a like full screen even though I haven't pushed the full screen button. So now I just have the regular size screen. I don't know what's missing, bro. Something's missing.
Something ain't
One
right.
side of my screen is also tilted, to the right. I don't understand. Something like down south. What's going on there?
Something ain't
you're a
right.
complete ass.
Hey guys,
That wasn't in the
I just
script.
got. Look, hold on. Something. Okay, I got breaking news.
Okay.
Big Boss has been suspended for this episode.
Oh
He has
man.
been suspended for this episode, guys. He took JED's joke enhancement drugs. He will
Oh
not be part of
man, I
this
tell you.
podcast today.
I tell you, man. I tell you. I thought he was a
What the
clean.
hell?
He said he was a clean comedy.
I don't know what happened, bro.
Clean comedy.
That's what he said.
Hey, hey,
Flag
man.
on that.
Flag.
Flag on that.
Hey, I heard it was one Snickers too many,
Oh,
and he didn't pass the test. Ain't that right, Rock?
hey.
Wow.
Well, hold on now. Hold on now.
He said he was wrong until you said that.
Hey, you want to start? You want to go?
I did hear something though. So, do you want to go to the library and possibly check out a book?
Shut the hell up.
I'm pretty sure
You violate no. You violating the code now.
I'm just pretty sure.
You taking pages out the code book.
Hey, man, don't hit below the belt. Don't hit below the belt.
Hey, man.
As John Morant once said, and then deleted, he broke the code.
He breaking the code.
Hey man, I ain't never break the code, bro.
Dang.
I ain't got no weapon. I ain't start none. Don't be
Wasn't-
none. That's all I got.
Wasn't nobody supposed to know about the library.
Oh
The
boy.
library is out. You don't know the full story.
Oh,
but
Jesus.
believe me, the National Black Enquirer is on it.
That's
Anyway, hey, so real quick before we jump on in, this Wednesday we have our boy, and I say Kaiju. Is it Kaiju?
It's Kaiju, man. Like
Kaiju.
Godzilla movies.
Okay, Kaiju
Kaiju.
X. He's gonna be on blast this weekend. Excuse me, this Wednesday, and I'm telling you, this is gonna be a hot episode. All of our episodes are hot, but this one it's gonna be nice. My man's
got
gonna
that
share.
Frank's Red Hot on it, bro. That's
know
what
what
it's
I'm
got.
There's gonna be some amazing stuff. So if you've never seen On Blast, let me give you a little sample. What's up, everybody? Once again, welcome to On Blast. Go ahead, Rock.
What's up, peeps? How y'all doing today? What's up
with you?
Oh, man, I feel the energy. I feel the blast energy. I'm going to blast off.
What you think about that, Gooch?
I think, like L, I love it, man. That
Go ahead and repeat that.
Got it, because I got some crazy answers that are already coming in. And, it's just gonna happen. Okay.
This fame on the way, put that itch on blast. Make that change today, put that itch on blast. Tired of hearing trash, put that itch on blast. You got what it takes, put that itch on blast. Fame on the way, put that itch on blast. Make that change today, put that itch on blast. 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 Blast.
Yes, indeed. That's on blast every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central.
I just got one question.
Yeah.
Why in that photo does Gooch look like Steve Harvey's evil twin?
Oh damn.
Steve Harvey's
Oh, damn.
twin.
I just wanted to. I'm just asking.
Mine is the big ass mustache.
No, many he didn't.
Yo, hey, Gooch. Troy,
Yeah.
I want you to know, okay, Kaiju has a whole lot of hair, as you see, so I don't want y'all, trying to like get y'all wig on, asking him to like send y'all a little bit of his hair because he still have a whole lot left. You know what I'm saying? So Wednesday, just like chill out off of that because I know y'all are hair impaired, and I'm gonna leave it at that. See, Glass ain't gonna be there, so we ain't worried about Glass.
D-Ray, we're gonna bring you back to elementary to learn how to unmute yourself.
You ain't lying. He just
I got a question though. Why in the first clip you gotta find the clip where Rock is looking at his kids like he about to throw something at him? And now that's gonna live forever. Because Rock is like Wu-Tang. He's for the kids.
Yep. I was probably about to throw a shoe at him or something. Just gonna go past all that, okay? Just gonna look all past all of that.
Probably lotion bottle.
Hey, Mr. Glass.
Lotion bottle. Oh damn.
What the hell?
Hey,
wow.
Hey, yo, lanolin or cocoa butter? Oh no, I forgot. He's in Texas. Aloe vera.
Oh my goodness.
Anywho, Mr. Glass, go ahead and speak on the topic that we were talking about.
All right, so Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul got into it with a fan over the weekend. The fan was a young man. Apparently, he had pushed Chris Paul's wife and his mother during the game and in front of Chris Paul's children.
Yeah.
And after the game, Chris Paul saw the kid and he said, and I quote, hey, I'm gonna see you later.
Yeah. He also quoted saying that, we get fined if we say something to the fans, but the fans are allowed to like put their hands on our family and on us. And he said, basically F that.
Hey, I'm with Chris Paul, right?
People don't really understand. Chris Paul is like the thug of the NBA. He's like a secret thug. And the last thing you want to do is piss that dude off.
Facts.
You know what I mean? but in reality, something needs to be done about these entitled fans who believe that athletes are not human beings, that they are just basic robots or inanimate objects for them to just be there for their enjoyment, that they can do anything to.
Yep.
And one would have thought the Malice in the Palace would have taught you one thing about acting the damn fool around NBA players.
Yep.
Right? You would have thought getting slept and choked and knocked out on national TV up in the 10th and 15th row would have taught you a lesson. But this little dude was right there off behind the team. So shout out to Junior, whoever you are.
You call me.
What was he trying to accomplish?
That's tough.
Brother Ron Artest.
You saw what I did there, right, Glad?
Yeah. Good one.
What was he going to accomplish besides getting kicked out, maybe banned for life, and an ass kicking?
Hey, dude, you know what I did at the game last night?
You know what I'm really disappointed about this issue, though? Where is Mark Cuban in this?
Oh, geez.
Where is Mark Cuban talking about, you know what, we're going to...
Hold it. Like I said, and I heard one of our podcasts today when like y'all was like talking about, Jerry Jones this and Jerry Jones that. And I said, damn it, ain't none of y'all even close to Dallas. Ain't none of y'all close to Dallas in this situation here. Mark Cuban and everyone else has like come out and said there is no place in that That's why
Facts.
dude got like kicked out. Like you said, he is probably going to be banned. As soon as they heard about it, as soon as they saw it, the dude was gone. He was out of there,
Yeah, he's out there quick.
and that right there was a wrap. But
Last-
That's not what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say is where is the extra security for
Right.
families?
Now that's fair.
this is the problem.
That's
though.
what I was gonna bring up.
This is the problem here, though. Okay, every arena
Miss
in
Lena.
the NBA has the one or the two that are guarding each sideline. Okay, and that is basically it. And they do that because they feel that the people that are spending, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 for those, court side seats, should have the right to be, up close and like personal with the fan. With the players. The problem is when those players believe that just because they bought a ticket that it entitles them to do whatever the hell they want to do at the game to the players. That's when it becomes a problem. You would never see a armed militia full of cops and everything on no one sideline, because those people that are paying $5,000 don't want that.
Right.
You know what though? That's fine, and I agree. However, I'm big on personal responsibility.
Yeah.
Right. So if you piss off somebody that's 6'6", 6'7", that's in good shape,
Yeah.
and you sitting there pudgy with a couple of beers in your hand,
Not
and
pudgy.
when you talk trash, it was just a tip off, and when you wake up, it's game 2.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I am.
You know what I'm
right
saying?
there with you.
I feel like this: the arenas, the teams, all of them. If you're gonna buy this ticket, there needs to be an indemnity clause that says if you talk shit, you are responsible for your own hospital bills, your own ambulance,
and no
and
insurance
just
claim will be filed.
No insurance. We won't even give you a cup of water.
Think about
My
this.
point
though.
is not that there needs to be a lot of security. It's just, okay, we understand that Chris Paul and his family have tickets in this section. Chris Paul is probably the second biggest star on the opposing team. I want to see at least one person that's assigned to Chris Paul's wife and his family.
But
That's all I'm saying.
That's not how that's going to work. And
because think about it, if it's someone that is a second streamer and their family's there and they have no security just because you were giving it all like Chris Paul
I can
family,
answer
then
this
that
question very
person's gonna be
simply.
pissed off
I
too.
can answer this question very simply.
Mhm.
People don't know who those people are.
Yeah, they
The
do.
wife of the- No. The wife of the second stringer is not going to have the same level of enmity in the crowd.
What do you mean?
Like
When,
that.
the wife of the second stringer is not going to be that close. They're going to be up in the nosebleed seat.
But what I'm
Nosebleed.
saying
No,
is
no, no,
people
no,
know
no,
exactly
no,
by
y'all-
the look of the face who
Y'all
Chris
understand
Paul's
this
wife
though.
is, right? They're not going to know.
This.
They're not going to know who Jay Crowder's wife is.
Y'all are thinking that like these are people that are actually buying tickets to the game.
Right.
They have a family section.
Exactly.
They're like college football when like you have your like family in that arena, and in most arenas they have a family section. So everyone knows what that family section is. So if someone's sitting in that section, whether it's the first stringer, second stringer, the water boy, someone's family is sitting in that section, or someone's family have given tickets to someone to sit in that place in that section. Either way that it goes, it doesn't matter if it's Chris Paul's mom. I mean, I don't know what his mom looks like. I mean,
I've seen her in commercials, bro.
He's been in the league for 17 years, but his mom could walk up to me right now, and I have no idea who she is. I don't know what his wife
I
looks
get
like.
what you're saying, but all I'm saying is, if you know, like you said, there's a family section, right?
That's
How about we
all
assign
it
a
is.
security guard to the family section?
Well, no. How about we teach people to keep their damn hands to
I
their
mean,
damn self?
that's true, but
How
you know
about that?
Hey, look, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and call a spade a spade. You know how certain people get when they get a little liquor in them, bro.
But this
Have a
dude here was
drink.
like 16, bro. He had
This
like,
dude's 16, 17. And I'm gonna
So
tell you,
like,
I'm gonna tell you what it really is.
Like
I haven't done any homework and I haven't done a deep dive on it, but I bet you that his daddy or his mama is either in leadership in the front office, or he might be related to a player.
Wait a minute.
He is some privileged little kid.
Wait a
Yes.
minute.
he
Wait a
wasn't
minute.
in the section. He was just
Wait a
behind the
minute.
section. He was in the seats behind the
Wait a
section.
minute. Let me give y'all some insight.
Okay.
This boy he got moved down to that section.
By
He didn't
who?
by some, what are those attendees that move people down?
Oh wow.
He got moved down to that section. Him and his friend got moved down to the section, and then he put his hands on Trisman's back like that for some reason. It was like he pushed her on that I saw.
Yeah, but he still touched it though.
He still touched. I'm not saying he still touched her, but he shouldn't have done it. There's no way that a security guard can be on this end of the bench and on this end of the bench unless you're gonna have security guards all around there. He can't be everywhere.
I got something to add to that, fellas. I actually have the statement of the Mavericks regarding Game 4 incident. This gonna piss you off. American Airlines Center and Dallas Mavericks security and executives had concluded the investigation into the incident involving the Paul family. 2 unruly fans attempted to give unwanted hugs and have conversations with members of the Paul family on the public concourse of the American Airlines Center. AAC security responded immediately once notified by the family and the fans and were swiftly ejected from the game. The fans involved in the incident will not be allowed to return into the arena until 2023.
Okay, so first of all,
Hugs, huh?
let me just say hugs, right? Fine.
Didn't I hear something else similar to this? Like a couple of, it was something that happened, and they said that it was just a like overzealous. Oh yeah, Tyson. The same thing happened with the young person that was on the like plane. They came out and said, "Oh, it was just a, like overzealous fan that happened to throw a damn water bottle."
No, he said it was overzealous, but you know what? I sat there and it was almost like me watching Jaws and rooting for the damn shark. You gonna get out there and swim? Okay. And they done told you that that's a damn shark. All right, fine. I blame Mark Cuban and the Dallas Mavericks organization.
Here we go.
This is why. Hold on. This is why the Charlotte Hornets are superior.
Here we go.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because Michael Jordan ain't giving away shit. Nobody would have got to no game. The ticket you buy at Charlotte Hornet Arena is the ticket you're gonna be sitting at. So guess what? They ain't moving you down for nothing.
The Hornets were probably at the damn game, so that's the only way. No, sir. Look, y'all. In all fairness, the last Hornet game I went to. Look, the last Hornet game I went to, I was so damn high up in the rafters. Have y'all ever been to a game? You ever been to a game and you know where they do the t-shirts and they hit the t-shirts? T-shirts won't reach. They got a blimp. They got a blimp that goes around the arena. I can see on top of the blimp. Damn, bro, you might want to stay home.
Look, like 2 escalators and an elevator.
Dang.
Yeah, you should have just stayed home on that one, bro.
Somebody had to tell us the game was over, boy, because it's a different culture up there.
You can't even tell who's who on the ground, could you?
Right. You know, we couldn't even tell. They had to tell the game over, Hornets lost, go on.
Back when like Muggsy Bowles and Larry Johnson was playing, right?
Grandmama.
See.
It be your own people.
Larry Johnson from Dallas, Texas.
Yes, sir. Skyline Zone. Larry Johnson.
You know good.
It be your own people.
It be your own folk.
Hey, man. Hey,
What's up, man?
See y'all, they gonna make me throw something. They gonna make me throw
Bruh.
Hey, the camera rolling.
You know,
Don't
when
do
you
no
said
child
it,
abuse.
Bruh.
He
Hey,
said, "Daddy, you want this lotion bottle back?"
Yo, man. Yo,
hey, and
man.
that was the you better wash your damn hands look. That's what that was.
That was like your ass better eat what the hell I just cooked. Look, you know about other stuff.
Hey, can I order pizza? Hey, we got food in there.
Hey,
I
man.
just got the cook some damn tacos. But eat the
I
damn
was-
taco.
I was mildly afraid for them kids there for a second. that wasn't that. And look, that wasn't Elliot and that wasn't Rock. That was Ike. That was Ike right there.
Yo, the reality came
You
back to
better
the
eat.
episode real fast.
You better eat the damn cake, anime.
Better eat it. Yeah, I cooked it. Better eat it.
All right, so the situation too is from what I've heard, because I haven't seen that video that shows the kid laying of hands, because I did also keep in my head that maybe the kid is special.
He ain't special.
No,
I saw the damn video of him. He wasn't special. You don't
He
talk
wasn't
shit to people when they're special.
I didn't know if he
Like
was I didn't know if he was talking trash or if he was trying to be friendly.
couldn't
Like I
hear
said,
what
I
he
didn't
was
see the
saying.
video.
But
I'm
here's
not
the
gonna lie.
thing.
When I saw the video, it looked like he was scared as hell because Chris Paul was
No,
staring him down.
I seen that.
He was
Yeah,
kind of close to him, and that kid was back. Hey, I don't want. I'm gonna get up out of here.
I mean, that's one thing is his mama and his wife and the kids.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
I
an
just-
ass whooping.
Yeah.
I just saw the mother shooing the kid up the stairway. That's the only thing I saw. I didn't see the actual incident take place. Yeah.
But I'll tell you this: the difference is now hypothetical question. We all know that somebody jumped on the stage and tried to tackle Dave Chappelle,
Yep.
and we all know the end result. That the dude got made to look like a pretzel.
Yeah,
That nigga got a DoorDash ass.
They gave him a.
real quick, bro. His arm looked like mine. And
No,
that's
come on, Glass, don't do that.
That is not it. Your
Come on,
arm is
Glass,
not
don't do
supposed to look like, you know how many times I can break
Your arms in much better
this is the
shape.
sign of one arm, right? We done
No,
broke
no,
it
Glass.
500 times. His arm looked like that off of one.
Glass, I promise you, Glass, he would be thanking God to have your arm right there. 'Cause they gave that Negro a reverse G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip.
yeah.
I didn't even think that was possible. But here's the hypothetical question. If somebody would have broke that young boy's arms like that, right?
Right.
Who would be at fault now?
They would.
You get what I'm
Jay.
saying? Where would the narrative go when athletes take it in their own hands to protect their families
This is
and
the
to
only
protect
thing-
themselves?
Here's the only reason why I say it would have fallen on the kid and not Chris Paul, because there's video evidence of him touching his wife. Once
Yeah.
there's video, if you put your hands on that man's wife, and there's video evidence of them seeing that you did it, they're not gonna. Is no court in the world gonna tell Chris Paul
Well,
you shouldn't have beat
hold
him
on,
down
hold
like
on.
But
that.
he
Tell him
is
with
the
this
minor.
court system.
I have to
Yeah.
say,
He didn't know that at the time.
you know, times have changed a little since the Malice in the Palace. Sterling was in right? Donald Sterling or whatever his name is.
David Stern.
Clippers owner.
David Stern?
Yeah, David Stern. You're talking about
David
David
Stern.
Commissioner back then.
He was in then, and like he had a no, like tolerance thing. I saw nothing wrong with what Ron Artest did. Dude, video showing him throwing a freaking beer and everything on him. It's time for you to get your ass kicked. But Ron Artest caused of the narrative of what was happening then
Right.
was, oh yeah, you're wrong. You can't do that. You're hurting our brand. Blah blah blah. Now with the like NBA, finally being the first league to actually embrace Black Lives Matter. Okay, they have seen this happen multiple times. They've seen it happen with Westbrook. They've seen it happen with LeBron. They've seen it happen with a whole bunch of players. So right now, I don't think that it would be looked upon because the narrative would not be what it was back when Ron Artest done it. Okay, and as you already know, the company and the media owns the narrative. Okay, if they want to make it bad, they're just gonna tell you that it's bad. If they want to make it okay, they'll just say that it's okay. and everyone that was on ESPN this morning was saying that if dude touched my wife or my mom or whatever, he deserved to get his ass kicked. Period.
Absolutely.
Everybody on ESPN was saying that. Guarantee you they were not saying that when like Ron Artest did it, because the narrative was, oh, you just can't do that to a fan. You just gotta take the fan. You just gotta take it. And now they're like, you know what? That ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening, Cam, at all.
Let me play some audio and see if you guys can see who says all in this. This is it in a nutshell. Let me mute the music for a second. Here we go.
Man, that's some stern audio.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Can't hear it. It's too low. I thought it would be louder.
Is he whispering it?
You doing that whisper song? Is it
That's in dog language. That's in dog language.
Amazing. It's life changing.
You can't hear it. That's fine. I'll play it another time.
Bro.
Hmm?
It's the damn whisper songs, the damn Yin Yang twins talking, huh?
Oh no, not that.
No. Basically, Barkley was saying they should implement a 5-minute rule where you can have them in the center of the ring, no litigation, no police officer.
Oh, I saw that.
Let them see if that guy will say the same thing again in your face.
Yeah.
And gloves off.
For one,
the thing
about
this that makes it different than a lot of the thing that makes this instance different than a lot of the things that you guys were just talking about, the Malice in the Palace, the Westbrook thing, all this other stuff, is that he was putting his hands on a woman.
Right.
I don't care if Chris Paul obviously don't know who or how old he is. Only thing he knew about that situation at the time was he put his hands on my wife. Now, if you say to a man that you touched his wife,
or his mom,
everybody knows,
and his mom,
what didn't happen. So that's the only reason why I say I believe that most of America would have felt like it was the young person's fault in this situation and not Chris Paul's, because everybody felt the same way. You touched my wife again.
But here's the thing. Everybody would feel the same way if you think that the people are human beings. If you don't think that they're actually human beings, then all it is just, oh, he's just young. You know how they do.
And you know now.
Go ahead, get his ass kicked.
Betting.
You're gonna learn that lesson the hard way.
Betting on these games, betting on these games is just gonna make it worse, because it all started first with fantasy football. You're just here to help me. You're not a real person or whatever. This is what's gonna happen now because you're betting on these games. So now you have something really, really, defined for yourself. So if a player you don't like, you're gonna try to get under their skin because they're killing your team and you got some money on the line. You're gonna start trying to say and do some junk to get that player riled up, because usually the player would have been kicked out the game when it happened. But in this case here, Chris Paul just said, "Screw it, I'm gonna foul myself out the game," like he did. I'm just gonna run into Brunson right now so I can go on and get out the game so I can handle this mess. That's basically what he did.
No doubt. We're going back to Phoenix anyway.
Yeah. We're gonna go back to Phoenix. Let me go on and get out this dang game.
Hey, imagine if they did something like that to Luka's wife, though.
Well,
I don't even know if he's
That'd
married.
be a different story.
Yeah.
You mean Luka's hoes? Y'all see Lil Wayne got on Twitter and called Luka a hoe. Y'all see that?
That was hilarious.
No, I missed that.
I did not see that.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Hey man, they better leave our offensive genius / terrible defensive player who takes bad shots whenever he wants to play alone.
You know what's crazy about Luka Doncic, bro? I did not know that he's 6'7".
Yeah,
230 pounds.
Yeah,
and
ain't no way in hell he 230. He a good 250.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he might be bigger. Yeah,
he was definitely 250 at the beginning of the year.
Yes, sir.
That boy was he was on that goose diet.
He was partying.
You mean the Magic Twinkies?
Yeah, we had a
Nice
good time.
Twinkie.
The miracle,
Twinkies, honey buns,
the miracle Twinkies.
Look, man, we all know if he would have had Twinkies, he'd have been suspended for the year. And that's
Oh, man, that's right.
Those are special Twinkies. Those are special ones.
Hey, since we're on the halfway point, I'm gonna go ahead and do the blast artist for the week.
Who we got?
We also have Nikisha Wrights again, but this is her other artist, Jame, singing "I'm Free." So let's go ahead and check it out.
Free.
You made me scroll through your call log. Coming home late with no phone call. Feeling like a broken record. No need to try, just skip the line. I won't stand for all your disrespect. Now I gotta put your ass in check. Feel like a knife is pressed against my neck. One false move can't win for losing. You want us to drown. Try to breathe, but how? Oxygen not found. Can't trust your mouth to mouth. Peep the selfie, see the quote, feel the love. Read the comments, cause you won't be blocked. I'ma hit the hashtag, I'm free. I'ma hit the hashtag, I'm free. Peep the selfie, see the quote, feel the love. Read the comments, cause you won't be blocked. I'ma hit the hashtag, I'm free. I'ma hit the hashtag, I'm free. I hope that you enjoyed all your fun. You tried to tell me she a one and done. I know you're lying cause you're stuttering. No need to pretend. It's funny how you think you play me. Pick up your mouth up off the pavement. No surprises, ain't the same me. You gonna get a dose of reality. It's about time you see. You can't mess with me. Let the whole world see. No more you and me. Peep the selfie, see the quote, feel the love. Read the comments cause you won't be blocked. I'ma hit the hashtag, I'm free. I'ma hit the hashtag, I'm free. Peep the selfie, see the quote, feel the love. Read the comments cause you won't be blocked. I'ma hit the hashtag, I'm free. I'ma hit the hashtag, I'm free. It's no secret, I didn't let it leak. And now they gonna be all up in your DM. Cat out of the bag, no, you gonna be big mad. Ain't no need to fake, you the first one I tag, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what's her name again, man? Because her voice is like phenomenal.
I believe it's Jame. Jame is the name, and that's Keisha Wright, who is featuring Jame. And that was
Yeah.
Free.
I'm free.
All I got to say is the opening of that music video had me scared. Hey, I'm walking over. I'm
Listen up, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, pull up, man. Pull up.
Hey, I'm just letting you know now. It's just you, baby. That's it. Okay. All right.
Please don't stab me.
Never stop messing with these women,
It's a new day.
It's a
But
new
yeah.
day. Yes, it
The
is.
song is dope though. The song
Yeah,
is
the
dope.
song is dope for real. For
And
real.
Good song, yes.
and like I said, her like voice is perfect for that song, man. She could actually blow.
Yeah,
She
no
can really,
doubt.
really sing. Both like her and Raven, the Songbird songs. You know, both of them got some really nice voices.
Lena,
Okay.
you condone
We
violence.
have somebody.
They gonna
See.
co-sign on that.
See, you just like Cersei. Today you choose violence.
So yes, if you are an artist and would like to also be a part of Blast Music, you can go to blastmusic247.com, join as an artist. Even if you are an up and coming comedian, come on in and check out Blast, see what we got going on. And hey, it's free 99 to join. So jump on in and let's see what's happening.
No
All right.
JEDs.
Changing the game. One artist at a time, baby.
There we
Gooch,
go.
what did you say, Gooch?
I said no JEDs for the comedians.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
come
man.
on,
Stay away from it. Not good, bro.
come on, man, come on, man.
Look,
made a
man, it's
mistake.
just not good, bro. Don't do
Yeah, man. No joke enhancement drugs.
that.
Right. Anyway, so hey, Mr. Glass, what was the fights this weekend?
Oh man! All right, so we had my boy Canelo Alvarez.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, him.
Alvarez. He was fighting Dimitri Bivoli, I believe his name is.
I think so.
And Canelo Alvarez is fighting on Cinco de Mayo, which he has only lost one time on Cinco de Mayo weekend in his whole career, and that was to Floyd Mayweather Jr. And until Saturday, when he got messed up by Dimitri.
He sure
And
did.
it was shocking because obviously Canelo, I believe he was the number one pound for pound fighter in the world.
Was.
And now he's not. He's lost his title and he'll be trying to regroup on the next one. We also had, you guys want to talk about that for a minute or should I keep going with the UFC?
Hey man, I'm just gonna let y'all know now. I ain't seen not one of these fights. Don't even know who you talking about. So
What? Right.
go on and get enlightened.
I can't believe it.
Hey, I will just say this. Your boy had Canelo looking like Rudolph. So right there around the nose area.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so the next we got on the docket was we had UFC. Lots of fights in the UFC that were really surprising. I'm just gonna name you three. Michael Chandler knocked out Tony Ferguson, and the knockout was so bad,
Cold.
bro. We can't even show it to you. It's that bad, bro. All right. I had old man's face looking like he was a gargoyle from the Gargoyle show.
Damn, not the
Dang,
gargoyle.
not the gargoyles.
All right, so we had that one. We had Rose Namajunas. She lost to, I don't know her first name, but her last name is Esperanza.
So Thug Rose actually lost.
Doug Rose lost.
Wow.
She lost her title, so she'll be trying to get that back at some point soon, I'm sure. But Esperanza is getting married, and the perfect wedding gift, her husband said, would be that UFC belt. She brought it home, so there you go.
Man,
And then in the fight of the night, the main event, we had Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje. And the thing is, Justin Gaethje was the only one that was able to win the belt because Oliveira was overweight. He weighed in a half pound over the limit.
half
which means that he
pound.
was
Half
stripped
pound.
of his- he was stripped of his UFC title. I believe it was a lightweight belt. And that basically means that no one is the champion right now. The belt is vacant. But the thing is that Oliveira's performance was so dominant that everyone is going to regard him as the champion until he loses because he destroyed Justin Gaethje.
I'll tell Dana White to kiss my ass.
Yeah, for real, for real.
The thing is, right, is that it should be like boxing.
Hey,
If
and
you're
didn't,
a half pound over or a half pound under, it don't matter.
but didn't I read somewhere that they don't even use digital scales? They
Yeah,
don't. They still
It's a
using them.
regular scale, the slide.
Yeah, right.
Hang you up on a hook, bro. Hang you up on a hook and
What the heck?
That's what you do in your kills. That's what's in your trophy room.
Yeah, no, they ain't jump on the hook. You do wave that. You wave that way. You do wave that dead weight for real. Get the real weight then.
I got one more topic that I want to bring up, and I don't know if it was already slated on the docket, but I gotta
Before we transition, this is the knockout kick.
Oh Lord!
Wow, man, why his face looking like that?
Well, you see the leg that kicked him in the face?
Oh, yeah, how old is that dude, man? He didn't like kick him to 90.
He kicked him into the future.
He kicked him into the future.
Damn,
He
bro.
went straight Popeye, didn't he?
Hey, we're gonna call that the flux capacitor kick.
That ain't lying. That fool, that hopped in the damn DeLorean. He hopped like this. Damn.
Hey, look,
That
man.
was- Woo.
That
Let's
man,
see it again, B.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
I don't know if y'all ever.
Good God.
Yeah.
But look
I gotta put my
But look at
glasses
the
on
guy
for
that
this.
kicked him. Look at the guy that kicked him. Look at that meat on the top of his leg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
Michael
God,
Chandler is a beast.
he got
Man.
soccer legs, man. Jeez.
Damn, is his
Damn.
chin broken and face just?
It looks like his whole
What the hell
face is
happened?
broken.
Hey, that looked like Mortal Kombat for real.
For real.
That was like finish him.
Bro, that was, you know what that was to me? That was Killer Instinct. And the only thing that I heard after that is, Ultra. I was like, oh, remember that? I remember that.
He was
Yeah,
out.
he changed that man's whole DNA structure. Damn, he could not have looked like that when he came into the
No,
ring.
he did not. Look, somebody Google a picture of Tony Ferguson so that you can see what he looked like before.
No, he looked
That
like
dude-
Oh,
Bro,
That
Tony
dude,
Ferguson is a regular nigga,
that dude
All right.
literally will not die for 100 years because some of his cells is 100 years into the future.
Yeah, man. There's something wrong with that dude. There's
I
something
mean,
wrong with
his
him.
face went
Guys,
into next
you will
He
not
is
believe his face.
unrecognizable.
You won't believe his face. Oh
He
my
was a
God.
scroll, dog. That's a scroll, man. I'm sorry. That's a damn scroll.
He said squirrel.
Oh,
a squirrel.
He gonna be on mashed potatoes and bananas for the rest of his life.
No, dog, that's him.
That's Tony Ferguson, bro.
Damn, that is not him.
That's
All of
what
his
it is.
teeth are in his eyes. Right
Wait a minute, who is this?
That's
This ain't
Tony
the dude that-
Ferguson.
Dude.
That's the
Are you
victim.
serious?
That's the
Dude.
victim.
He kicked him elderly.
He knocked it to 90 years old.
He knocked him to 90 years old for real.
You look like he said, "My precious."
Good
Oh,
God.
All right, one more time, dog.
He knocked it to Schlegel.
Dog. That's a damn. I swear,
Right.
that's a damn body double, man. See, that is
Oh,
that's a
right.
body double, dog.
That is not here.
That's
Dang.
My
He kicked his
My-
mandible, bro.
precious.
Did you go from what we just saw to looking like your ass that got 1 foot in the damn grave and 1 foot in your mouth?
That is just wrong.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like,
Bro, for
what
real.
are you doing with facial
Hey,
structure?
hey, how do you show up to the club? Matter of fact, how do you go back to the gym and train knowing that somebody knocked some of your DNA 100 years into the future?
Your DNA is
I would
gone,
fight just because I looked like that one time.
He
I
is
wouldn't fight
aging
no more
from
if
that
it was a
kick.
possibility that somebody could make me look like that.
That dude's
Okay.
shapeshifter, dog. He's a damn shapeshifter, man. I'm sorry. Somebody done knocked the skull out of his ass.
Glass John. Oh man, Glass John.
Glad Joe Jordan.
Facts.
Damn. Mike
That is
Tyson.
crazy.
God, knocked him into the multiverse.
Bro,
No doubt.
you ain't lying. He knocked a whole different person to his damn body. Dude just transformed like, what the hell I'm doing here getting kicked in the face?
Hey, look, he could be on all the Star Treks at the same time.
Damn. That was crazy there.
Oh,
Yo,
I mean, he might be Jar Jar Binks' Sphinx double.
I mean, for real.
You know what I mean? Jar Jar Binks right there, guy.
He got Jar Jar Binks.
Misa going to get kicked in the face.
D-Ray. Maverick still kicked that ass yesterday, dog.
It
Man,
is.
nobody cares.
It is.
What do you
How
mean
many
nobody? Woo.
All right, go ahead. How many people?
Hey, you know my kids just got here, so I can't tell you exactly how I feel. But for those of you who are interested, rewind and see the first part of this show.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, so I got one thing that I need to talk about, and that is Nikola Jokic.
okay.
It is being reported that Nikola Jokic
Yeah.
as a two-time back-to-back
Yeah. He's really honest.
MVP in the NBA. Guys, how do we feel about this? And I need to go last.
Oh shoot.
Oh, I'm just gonna call BS on that one because I just don't understand. I don't get it. That is not the face of the NBA. I don't care.
You ain't got
How many rings? How many rings does he have?
0.
You don't
How
have
many-
to be. It's the regular
How many?
season.
Wait. How many scoring titles does he have?
0.
How many rebound titles does he have?
0.
So then where the hell is the MVP at?
MVP for your team, bro.
No,
That's what it is.
MVP for the league.
NBA. The whole
He's
league.
MVP for the league.
It is for the league, but it's based on what you do with your team in the regular season. Without him, they would have done squat.
They
Now,
didn't even finish first.
if you ask
What
me,
they do
though,
with
should it have been, Joel Embiid?
Yes.
I would have probably said
I
yeah.
would have been okay with
But
Joel.
like they were like, neck and neck the whole year. If y'all have never seen this dude play, he jumps as high as like D-Ray can now, but he's still killing every damn body.
Did you see
D-Ray,
what
don't even look
D-Ray-
at
Ray got 30 in there.
D-Ray. Why you look
wait
like
a minute.
that,
Wait.
You
You
already
know
told
what?
about those 7 second.
You know what?
40-yard dash.
You know
now.
what?
We ain't gonna talk about the, like, 2
Hey,
centimeter
just remember what you just did. You asked for it.
What?
Just remember, you asked for it.
Bro, I ain't begot no weapon at all. I'm just saying. You already told us.
What you're
about
not
those
gonna
7
do
What
is
you not
rehash.
gonna do?
What you're not gonna do is rehash my stats against me that I told you.
So
yeah,
the thing is, right?
but the boy.
I
can-
disagree.
the man
I
can actually
disagree.
play.
I disagree. I really do.
Yeah, I don't think that he should have won it, but like he was in the running the whole year. He was dominating the whole year, so I can see how they, possibly gave it to him. But in myself personally, though, I would have gave it to Joel Embiid.
Okay, so Gooch, Veep, do you guys have anything to say on this before I start?
Go ahead, my man. It's all you.
See Steve Nash.
What?
Okay. Did you say Steve Nash?
What are you saying?
He is the coach of the Brooklyn
Steve
Nets.
Nash ain't played basketball, but what are you talking about?
And
Nash won the 2 in a row.
So did Giannis, but that's not the question. That good. The question is how you feel.
I
How
say
you
Steve
feel about
Nash.
Jokic winning it?
I think somebody else should have won it this year.
Like who?
Joel Embiid.
Yeah, your ass you have to only damn player your ass know because you don't watch no damn basketball no more.
How about King James then? How come he can't win it then?
He already done won it.
Okay, so
all right,
Wait a minute.
Before we
Wait a
skip out
minute.
of that, hold on. Before we skip away from that,
Uh-oh.
LeBron James was 36-6 this season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to say that he couldn't have been the MVP,
Don't trigger. Do not trigger D-Ray. Do not trigger D-Ray. You're not going down that path.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
it. I'm just saying 36-6. I'm just
Just
saying.
woo stop, bro. Just woo stop. Uh-oh. Yeah. Just woo stop, bro. Just woo stop.
It's all in him, boy.
Yeah.
That hair's running fast.
Don't do it, D-Ray. Do not do it. It would take up the whole 15 minutes if you start this conversation. We're not going to start this conversation today. No. Just say no, bro. Just say no. You're back in the 80s with a
Say
Just say no. Just say no. Please just say no.
All right, so go ahead.
Yes, please.
Oh, don't.
I'm done. I'm good. I'm
All right.
good.
All right, so here's
You
the
must
thing.
be out your cotton kicking
no.
mind. Okay, I'm done. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, so here's the thing, though. To be all 100% serious, we have to, in the history of the NBA, we have to do some thinking when we give out this award. When you have a guy in Nikola Jokic, are you saying that he is a complete generational great. Because if you are not, then you cannot give him the MVP back-to-back. And the reason that you can't is because the only people in the history of the game that have won the MVP back-to-back are generationally great players. Steve Nash, I will concede that Steve Nash for his time was a generationally great player. Michael Jordan, generationally great player. LeBron James, generationally great player. All of these guys that have won this award back-to-back are generationally great players. Nikola Jokic does not deserve to be part of that conversation. If we are putting him in this conversation, then he's got to come up with a ring within the next 2 years, or he needs to be kicked out the damn league.
Well, first of all, somebody take their phone out and call 911 just in case Glass hit himself in the chest again, because you know
Bang,
we ain't got that in the budget. Second of all, given that dude the MVP is saying that the Greek Freak was second best to him.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, and the thing is, you got the Greek Freak, you got Joel Embiid. You could even argue to some degree Luka Doncic. You could argue Steph Curry. You could argue.
I would put Ja Morant in that conversation.
You could argue Ja Morant. I mean, I know you don't want to hear this, theory, but LeBron even got a couple votes. I mean, you could argue a lot of people for MVP other than Nikola Jokic.
You noticed that my hurt eye even rolled when you said that.
Listen, bro. The reality is that 36-6 at year 19, give him a vote. I don't think he's got to win, but you can give him a vote.
Yeah, you know, these writers though, when they get it in their mind that no like player deserves it more. Think about it. If Jordan and if Kareem didn't win it more than twice, then they ain't gonna give it to nobody twice. Because Kareem could have won it every freaking year if he wanted to.
Right.
And the writers get it in their mind that okay, they're just not worthy of that. No one is that good. We're not gonna ever give anyone 3. But I guarantee you, next year, if like Joel did what he did this year, they're gonna give it to Joel because they've already given it to like Jokic twice, so now they're gonna go on and give it to Joel. Watch.
But wait, check this out from this dude on Twitter. He says Jokic is great, but back-to-back MVPs great. More MVPs than Shaq and Kobe. Do people consider him a top 5 center of all time? 2 MVPs says you're in the running for the greatest big man ever, and that is an absolute falsehood.
That is a falsehood. I mean, he is really good. He can dominate a game by himself, but no, he isn't that. He isn't that, and it's the writers' fault because the writers are the ones that I believe is voting on this. And it's it's the bias of like some of the writers like, hey, we got to do this. I don't know why.
But you know what though, I peeped the strategy. If you make a European player the MVP, then you are increasing your market in Europe and in Asia and all of those places where you can increase your fan base and your economic base. I get that. But
hold on.
As crappy. Go ahead.
I'm gonna add to what you're saying. Keep that thought. Joel Embiid is from Africa. They have camps for this.
Now wait a minute. Now
already won it twice, so
come on now. Which the NBA don't necessarily care if people in Cameroon is watching the game.
They spent money on this though.
They want them to play. They ain't necessarily caring if somebody's watching.
You can play, but you ain't gotta watch.
They ain't selling no tickets in Cameroon. Come on now. But the reality of it is that I get it, but I would much rather see Luka get it because that makes more sense to me.
Oh, believe me, bro, that is coming.
I don't think so.
Coming. Oh man,
I don't think so.
Coming. Man, you have no idea. I like Luka. I can't say that I'm, crazy about him yet because he still do some crazy shit that pisses me completely off.
Hey, you know what though? It really comes with the fact that I really just love jabbing Dallas Cowboy fans and Dallas fans in particular. But at the end of the day, the boy's about to come out. At the end of the day, Luka is that dude, and I just gotta give it. Luka is that dude for real.
Anytime that he wants to, but then when he starts settling for that damn step back three after making 1 out of 100, get off the damn ball. If you tired, pass the damn ball to somebody else that can actually drive. Don't just sit out there and dribble, and then horse that shit up and expect us to be like, you ain't one of them. I don't give a damn about that.
Hold up. Let's stop pretending like the Dallas Mavericks aren't the Luka Doncic's. All right,
well, we already know
they have Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic. That's it. That's all.
Here we go again. Did you see the game yesterday? Did you see the game yesterday?
Okay, they sat in the corner and sat threes. Big whoop, bro.
Did you see it?
You ain't got people that are driving the paint. You ain't got.
Did you see the game yesterday, Glass?
Yes, I watched the game.
So you saw Finney Smith hit his, 24 points.
Yes, but they were all threes.
Well, hell, that's the game.
Guess what? Wait. Guess what? He didn't dribble.
That's his
Shot
job.
the ball.
God, he throws it in the corner because the game
Luka is
dribbling now.
That's
all the game is.
What I'm saying, my point is that if you look at the Dallas Mavericks and you're complaining that Luka takes too many shots and he takes bad shots, who else is going to run the offense and take the shot?
That would be Brunson. That would be Dinwiddie. That would be anybody just past the ball.
Bro, I saw Dinwiddie make about 17 Dinwiddie plays in that game.
Was he watching yesterday?
I don't know what game he watched.
I don't know what game you were watching.
That man dribbled in the
All right. They played yesterday on Sunday at like 3:30 my
time. I watched the game.
So it was like 4 something your time.
I watched the game.
Like the one that happened on Friday night or whatever. We all talking about last.
I watched the
game. This is like watching kids play marbles with their favorite players' private parts.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. At least we get to play because we got some players that can. Except for Glass. Oh, I'm sorry. And yes, the ones at the bottom that still don't have a damn team that's in the league team that is
You know what? I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
The kids are there.
Oh goodness.
No. What am I watching?
Your ass know you can put some shit together in a minute, get you.
Oh, that was already put together.
Oh no.
That boy here got some problems for real.
All right. So my point though is that when you look at
you can't go back to your point after that.
I'm saying we got
what are you doing? This ain't the Glass house. We got 30 seconds left.
Oh yeah, we
made your point now. You already made your point, Glass. Yes. You already think that the damn
it's Luka's team. That's what I'm saying.
And they hit threes, but like they weren't supposed to win because they hit so many threes, which is now the only damn way to win the game.
No, that's not what I said. What I said was that he's the only person initiating offense.
That's because he's ball dominant. They want him to be the point
because
guard.
He's the only one that can do it.
No, he's not.
No, I thought that if you watched the game the other night, you would have saw Jalen Brunson had his 28 points too, and like Luka Doncic had his 27 points.
Yes.
But you got to watch all the games and not just the highlights of the game. And then maybe
I can't watch all this stuff. I'm just saying. I watched the game yesterday. That's all I can talk about.
So how did they win when he was out, Glass?
Yeah, I want to know
that. Jalen Brunson went crazy.
Okay, but he can't bring the ball up. Okay.
Yeah, but
I said besides. Hold on. If you rewind the show, you guys will hear me say besides Jalen Brunson, you got nobody that can dribble.
You got Dinwiddie.
And he makes Dinwiddie plays.
My goodness. You cannot pick one game and say someone made dimwit
Bro,
players.
that's why we traded him from Brooklyn. We didn't want him in New York.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
When the hell did he become a Nets fan?
Wait a minute. What just happened?
He become a Nets fan?
What just happened?
I have no idea.
I don't mean the Nets. I mean as a New Yorker. I don't mean I'm a fan of the Nets. I just mean as a person from New York. Wait a minute now.
I ain't heard that right there was like off the whole season. I ain't heard that yet. Now we what the hell?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yo.
boy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and put a period on the end of that statement.
Man.
What up?
What up, Jay?
All right, y'all.
Hey,
We passed that hour mark once again. The poo-poo that was slung, so it's good. Mr. Glass, in your own soliloquy, whatever the word is.
What the heck is a soliloquy? What?
Soliloquy is like
man.
a lot of
Hello.
what it is.
Boy, I wish my daughter was not in the room right now. Oh, my goodness.
Go
All
ahead.
right, so basically, I think he's gonna tell me to wrap it up. So what I'm gonna say at
Wrap
the end is, this is not a generationally great talent in Nikola Jokic. Nobody will change my mind.
I believe
Fair
that.
enough.
I believe that he's not.
D-Ray,
he's
go
a
ahead
very,
and give
very
your
good
outros.
player.
I ain't got no more energy left. I feel like I may be in need of a snack.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, and go listen to Kendrick Lamar because it's fire.
Yeah.
That was a tribute to Nipsey Hussle, right?
And Kobe and OJ and Juicy Smollett and somebody else I'm forgetting.
Did he
Oh,
mention
Kanye.
Luka? Did he mention Luka in there? He did mention Luka in that rap. I heard him mention Luka in the rap.
Luka?
Go back and listen to it. He mentioned Luka.
Luka?
You must have got hit in the head with a shoe. Go ahead and wrap this up.
Yo, man.
Go ahead, Gooch.
Oh, okay. I don't care what D-Ray say. We love the Mavs.
You sure you weren't in that damn Alvarez fight, bro?
Yeah.
No, okay, Gooch. All week on site. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just want
All week on site, Gooch.
bro, I just want to know why the hand puppet thing like this, bro. Like, what was this like?
I'm gonna need you to Google Steve Harvey's joke about Mitch Blood Green, and it's a reference to my eye injury, but that's fine, Gooch.
That's messed up.
On site, buddy.
That's messed up. All right, Rock, go ahead.
Yo, man, you know what? My man D-Ray down there, he said that he's tired and he's out of breath because of that, half a centimeter vertical that he just tried. So, bro, we're gonna conclude this right now because I know he's probably on his way to the emergency room. Hey man, we gotta get you off the damn memes. You was on the damn meme button too damn quick.
Hey, that was an eye replacement. That was the eye replacement meme right there.
All right,
I
y'all.
feel like that should have had the one that went.
That was your good eye, though, right?
Right? That's
That's a good eye.
right.
Right, that was a good eye.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all coming in and chilling with your boys. Y'all hang tough. It's a long week. Be safe. Hey, dibbity doo doo doo.
Dibbity doo doo doo.
Y'all be safe. We'll see y'all next week.
We're gonna get you whatever Los was on, V.
No.